Peace, 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 peace. What's going on, y'all? Happy Sunday. It's been a minute since I've gone live on my own channel on a Sunday. Let me go ahead and turn that ringer off. But this is just this wasn't a part of the plan. Just came on because I had a lot of info I wanted to share with y'all. So we're gonna give it a quick minute for a few people to come in. And I'm gonna drop a couple of things in the chat on both Facebook and YouTube, because right now we're live on both Facebook and YouTube. So shout out to anyone who's just pulling up. I appreciate you. To those of you who've been supporting for a minute, I appreciate y'all so much. So do me a favor, per usual, if you ever come up in the live before, make sure you say peace. Let me know where you're watching from, and we're going to jump into these announcements in a sec. All right, so y'all just hang tight. All right, peace to Kimman. What's going on, underground hip hop team? I appreciate y'all. But yeah, man. So a couple of announcements coming up. The first big one is that this Friday, May 7th, I am doing my first ever live Bandcamp show. A lot of people aren't aware of the fact that Bandcamp gives you the ability to go live and do virtual concerts. So that's a whole thing right now. And so I'm going to be doing that. I know a lot of you are accustomed to me doing live performances through my YouTube channel. And at some point in time, I will revisit that. But this Friday, I'm trying something different. We're doing it through Bandcamp. So I know that you all have been able to donate in the past through PayPal or Cash App, or even through the YouTube Super Chat. All of that's cool. Bandcamp just gives me the abilities to make it a ticketed event and make it so that when you purchase tickets, you actually get an immediate download of an album of mine, like whatever my current project is. So again, it's something new. Wanted to try it out. Wanted to see how y'all felt about it. But what makes this concert different to this kind of this online show, which I'm actually going to do from the crib. It's going to be live from this room right here, like I've done a couple of the other lives. But what's going to be unique about it is the fact that it's going to be the theme of it is it's basically called All Love. And so I came up with that concept because I was live on IG one time and someone was asking. And that's what's up. All right. We got VA up in here. But yeah, man, I was asking everybody how they felt about doing the live in a way where like it had a particular theme. And folks seem to be interested in that. So I was like, that's what's up. So what are some of the themes? And the theme that basically folks selected was to do some of the love songs that I created over the years. Or, basically, the songs like Hikari, songs like Eclipse, a lot of the joints I did with Nuja Best, some of the joints I did with Kenichiro Nishihara, some of the joints I've done with Marcus D, like Night on the Town. And other joints. So yeah, so basically this show is going to consist of all of those joints. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically a show where a lot of the fans have been doing different posts, making suggestions on what songs that they want to see me do based on the theme of All Love. Now, it doesn't mean that it's just going to be love songs about my girl, my wife, all that good stuff. It's also just songs where the theme of the song is love. It's about like peace and community, all of these different things, these subjects that I've rapped about over the years. So yeah, it's gonna be something different. So that being said, I got y'all here. And that's what's up, man. It's dope that some of y'all are from the same area and all that good stuff. We got Mexico up in here. That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, man. Yeah. So again, let me go ahead and while I was planning to do this before, let me drop this link in here now. So this is the link for the event. Put this in. And y'all can cop these whenever you are able to on Bandcamp. The other thing I wanted to ask you all to do, if you are not following me on Bandcamp, substantial.bandcamp.com. If you are not following me on Bandcamp, make sure you are doing that. Make sure you make that happen ASAP. Because basically, I'm about to really go in on Bandcamp. There's about to be a bunch. It's about to be a lot of music that I'm going to make available on Bandcamp over the next few months. It's going to be music available on all of the platforms, but there's definitely going to be some exclusive stuff that's only available on Bandcamp. And I was looking for something that I had earlier. I think I might have put it away, but hold tight. Let me see if I can find it. Damn, yeah. So one of the things that's about to be available on Bandcamp that wasn't available on Bandcamp for a few years now is the 7-inch vinyl of Follow the Master, and with the B-side of Cool Morning. So that was available some years ago and then sold out. And then recently there was a record store that basically hit me up. They weren't able to move the units. Obviously, we're in a pandemic. People aren't in record stores as much as possible. So they hit me up asking if I wanted to pick up the copies. And I said, hell yes. And so the dope thing is, you know, like, even though those copies didn't move there, I know for sure they're going to go super fast on Bandcamp. I'm not planning to make it available until this upcoming Friday. So the Cool Morning / Follow the Master vinyl will be available again. It's super limited copies, not even 10 copies. Those are going up and will be available this Friday on Bandcamp. And they will be available during the show if they haven't sold out already. So that's happening. Some Bop Alloy merch will be officially added to the Substantial Bandcamp channel as well. Speaking of channels, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, make sure you do that. Hit like on this video, share this video, all that good stuff. So what I'm about to do in a minute or so, I'm basically going to start working on this set list. So you might hear the music in the background. You might not. I don't know. I'm not going to run it through the system and do anything like super official. But what I am going to do is let you see kind of like what my process is in terms of me selecting what songs I'm going to perform. Because, yeah, like, I have a lot of songs to choose from. And I'm actually planning to give a little sample of some of the new stuff that's coming out too. So that being said, in the chat, if you are still here, whether you are watching on Facebook or if you're watching on YouTube, just let me know, based on the theme, All Love, what are some of the songs that you've heard from me over the years that you believe fit that theme that you would like to see live on Friday, May 7th, for the concert, for the All Love concert. Let me know in the chat. And if that's something you're interested in, we can make that happen. All right. Bananas all right. Hey, Johnny, man, good to see you up in this joint. By the way, those of you who follow my brothers, me, Sherm, and J Cash, you might have noticed that we didn't go live today. The brothers got caught up. They had some things going on, so we weren't able to do our 3 the Odd Way podcast today. But just know that we will be back eventually. Had to take off for the day, and then more than likely we will not be going live next week because it is Mother's Day. But let's see. Never Let Go. That's a good one with the homie Kenichiro. All right. So yeah, that's not a bad idea. So that one I might have to dig up, but let me go ahead and write that joint down as a possibility. All right. Never Let Go. Great suggestion. Appreciate it. So we got that. And all right. Johnny said, Bananas all right. It's just gonna be Johnny. Johnny been going hard for that song forever. All right. Too funny. So any other suggestions, go ahead, put it in there. QT was a good one as well. I appreciate it. So let's throw that joint up on the list too. All right. And what I'm gonna do, let me fix something over here real quick, because I am pulling up some of the lists now. Let's see. Go to, yeah. So I'm going to let y'all see what I'm looking at, just so you know. Hey, what up, Steph? Good to see you. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, clap it up for Miss Stephanie Gale. You know what I mean? Y'all might know her from probably like 10% to 20% of my catalog. Steph be on everything, you know what I mean, making everything better. Shout out to her. Hey, peace, Douglas. I appreciate the love, man. Thank you so much for the kind words. All right. So another suggestion we got, In My Daughter's Eyes. That's a great one as well. So, and there's 2 variations of that. So yeah, word. We could do that. We got In My Daughter's Eyes, 1 and 2 possibly. Whenever I say possibly, I always think of spades. If you know, you know. I ain't even got to explain that reference. You know what I'm saying? Either you know or you don't. And if you know, you can come to the cookout. I'm with Johnny on Bananas or Riot. That's what's up. That's what's up, Ivan. I appreciate y'all. Let's see. We got, let's see, first stream because I didn't know. Yeah, that's what's up. All right. Minor says, hey, Substantial, this is my first stream because I didn't know you had a YouTube. I'm a big fan. Been listening to you since 9th grade. That's super love. When basically you got put on by the joint blessing it. That's what's up, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. Oh, Douglas, I appreciate that, man. I ain't seen anybody mention that damn good in a minute. That's love right there. A little deep cuts. All right, so let's see. I'm bringing up this list. So what I'm going to put on the screen for y'all real quick is I'm gonna share a screen so y'all can see this folder that I look at a lot of times when I'm trying to figure out what my set's going to look like. And yeah, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. So that's not even everything, right? But let y'all look at that for a second as I just take out certain songs and keep other ones in. But y'all might see some joints in there that y'all feeling and that y'all want to be on the playlist. So just let me know while I fix it over here on a different screen because I'm plugging in the joints. Yeah. All right, let's see. We got more folks up in here. All right, Ellie, what's going on? Peace. Good to see you up in this joint. Not sure how I find your music. A lot of music seem to find me, but I've been hooked ever since. That's love, man. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, AO. All right. Then Douglas says, thank you for all the music, man. That's love. Ivan came through for that the Cowboy Bebop joint. That's dope. That's dope. Word. Yeah, man. I bump the subway every time I'm cooking. Dope. And so we got another vote for Never Let Go. So yeah, I definitely added that to the list. Let's see. Hold on. I'm pulling out these other tracks real quick just to update this list. Remove. We got In My Daughter's Eyes in there already. Dope sauce. Let's see. Remove. I don't know if we're going to do that joint for this show, but we'll keep that in mind for later. I ain't even going to say the name out loud. All right. Hold tight. QT is there. Boom, boom. And yeah. All right, cool. So got that. Got the tour list over here. It says, peace, I'm good. Just been working a lot. Yeah, I feel you. Same here. I want to hear Stan scraping, scribing to each note. Let's say Night on the Town and Blind the Light. That's what's up. So based on the theme, Jared, those are great suggestions. Based on the theme, definitely Night on the Town. That's doable. So let me find Night on the Town real quick. Hold on. Let's see. There you go. Marcus D, Night on the Town coming up. That will definitely be in the mix this Friday, May 7th. Remember, if y'all have not bought tickets yet, tickets are available on Bandcamp. You can purchase those at any time. And the dope thing is when you purchase the tickets on Bandcamp, you actually get a download of my latest release, which is the Dirty Sneakers instrumental. And so I do have some announcements. So y'all hang tight 1 minute and I'm going to share some good news with y'all in the form of new music that is coming out. So just added Marcus D's Night on the Town. So I will be performing that. this Friday. Thank you for the suggestion, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see. So, oh, that's a deep cut right there. Man. Yo, hey, Space Bro Janitor, Love Lost. Can we talk about that track for a second? Man, hey, first of all, thank you, because there's so much music that I've made. And look, man, all the love and respect to Nujabes, and so many of the other producers I work with. But unfortunately, you know, there are some people where if Nujabes didn't produce it, or if it's not a Bop Alloy track, you know what I mean, then they don't check for it. And that oftentimes includes a lot of my solo work. And so Love Lost is one of those deep cuts that if you didn't have the Art Is Where the Home Is joint, the, you know, the remixes of Home Is Where the Art Is, then you might have missed that track. But I put it back up on the screen again. This track, Love Lost, by me featuring J Soul. That is a great track. Shout out to my brother. Oh man, shout out to J Soul for singing on the chorus. And then also shout out to YU from Diamond District. YU from Diamond District, from the DMV. Hands down, one of my favorite rappers from the DMV area. Arguably one of the best rappers from this area. Shout out to him for producing that track. But yeah, man, that might be a good one. Look, I'm gonna write that down. Love Lost. Damn, you single tear. Shed a single thug tear right here, right now. Let's see. Word. Yeah, most people, that's how they got introduced to me. Breno, I appreciate it, man. That's what's up. So Love Sick Part 3 is not my song. That's Shingo's song, but shout out to Shingo. That's my brother. All right. Save the Day. So I don't know. Does the Save the Day qualify as a love song? Now, you know, it's not a love song in the traditional sense, but it is about love for the culture. So, I mean, you know, I don't know. How do y'all feel? Let's vote on it. Let's vote on it right down in the chat. How many of y'all feel like Save the Day gets a pass? I mean, the chorus is like, I'll be there for you. I'll be here for you. It's about love. It's just not about, you know, it's not the traditional love joy. So y'all let me know. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching. But I'm not mad at that suggestion. Ellie, I appreciate you. All right. Play a snippet, though. Yeah, you know, we'll see what happens, Johnny. We'll see what happens. Breno says, one of my favorites is See Here. Oh, man. See Here is a great one, too, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Shout out to my man, Alan Cole, Algorithm of the Stuyvesants, who now goes by Almost, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Let's see. So we got another dope suggestion. I've never performed that song. I would like to perform that song, but I honestly don't know it well enough. I probably would stumble all through it. But you know what? What I'll do is I'm gonna write it down, and maybe I'll play it at some point during the show. You know what I mean? Just to honor that joint, because that's a great record. Let me also write this down. And then I saw another good suggestion. Let's plug that up on the screen real quick. We got Heart. Yeah, Heart's a dope one. That's a classic right there. Shout out to my brother Kenichiro Nishihara. All right. And then Withdrawn. Withdrawn is another sleeper joint, man, that a lot of people don't necessarily reach out to me about that song, but that's a song I'm deeply proud of. It was a hard one to write because it's about my niece who passed away. You know what I mean? When I was young. Hey, Tsunami, peace. Good to see you up in here, sis. All right. Hope all is well, yo. Let the people know, Ellie. I appreciate that comment right there. Yes, indeed. So look, if you're just tuning in right now, we are live and we're talking about this Friday live on Bandcamp. I'm doing my first ever Bandcamp virtual show. I have never gone live on Bandcamp before. I'm testing it out for the first time. If you are interested in checking out that show, you can purchase your tickets. Link is in the description of this video, and it's also should be at the top of the chat on YouTube. All right, but it is in the description of the video, whether you're watching on Facebook or you are watching on YouTube. But you can get tickets for $10. The dope thing is, when you get your tickets through Bandcamp, you automatically get a download of whatever my most recent project is. Now, speaking of recent projects, so let me give y'all a heads up. And this might be debatable right now, Donovan. I don't know. What do y'all think in the let us know in the comments. Chillaxation, is that a better fit for All Love, or is Save the Day a better fit? I kind of feel like Save the Day is a better fit, but y'all let me know. All right. Good Company. Wow. Good Company. And If It Hadn't Been For You, those are joints. Let's see. Write those down. I don't know either one of those songs really well, so I don't know how likely it is, but those are great joints too. For you, what I usually do is kind of go through the instrumental, see how well I know them, and if I don't know it too well, then we might have to keep it moving. But not bad suggestions. Not mad at those. No doubt. Down forward. Word. Whoo, Blake, no one has requested that joint. Another sleeper joint. Man, y'all going deep. This warms my whole heart, man. It's good to know, because there are certain songs that when people don't mention them to you, especially ones like Universal Language, where a lot of thought went into writing that song, right? Like, I took a lot of time to craft those lyrics, and shout out to Marcus D and Steph, who also killed it. But yeah, man, I love that record, but no one has suggested it yet, Blake, man, and I appreciate it. Yeah, for some of these tracks y'all listing, man, I might have to pull a versus and just be playing some of the joints, even though I don't know them, since I will have my DJ set up. So, like maybe we can do that too. Whatever I don't perform, bare minimum, I can play it and maybe give y'all some background on the track. That'd be interesting. You know what I'm saying? So let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. All right, so let's see. Ooh, Tsunami, you showing off. Cool Mornings, one of my favorites. Shout out to my brother Algorithm for a sick beat. That's actually a Stuyvesant's joint. Him and his partner produced that joint. Crazy song. And shout out to Deborah Bond, man, my sister from another mister. Super dope. Great energy. Eclipse is that's a no-brainer. So look, let's go ahead and add that right now. Some of these joints y'all suggested are definitely gonna happen. So we got Eclipse, Hikari's definitely happening. Plugging those into the list. Bong and bong. I think we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put Save the Day in there. You know what I mean? Because the song is really about love for the culture, so it fits. In my opinion, it fits with the theme of All Love. So I'm gonna go with Save the Day. All right. Shame on y'all I didn't request that because I thought it was already was. That's what's up. All right. Ooh, man. Ooh, Lord. Boy, y'all going deep. You going deep, son. You're going deep. Shoulders of Giants. Another one. Man, yo, damn. I ain't seen wow. I haven't seen anyone mention that joint in a minute. Again, yo, shout out to Steph. Shout out to Steph for killing it on the beat. My man L, like definitely killed it on the production. Honored to be on his record. Universe Works. I don't know how y'all feel. Does that fit the like All Love theme? You know what I mean? Let me know what y'all think. All right, we got some more suggestions coming in. Let's see. My favorite things. What do y'all think? Yeah, that's about love for the culture, love for hip hop culture. I think I will allow it. So let's go ahead and add that one. My favorite things. Bong bong. I'll allow it. All right, so we got that up in there. Umoja. Wow. So Umoja, I think I maybe performed Umoja live one time. Let me write it down because that's a track. Even if I did it, I probably would just give you the first verse of it. Just because when it goes deeper into the song, like I know the first verse well, Could have made a better baby mom out of you, but I figure wife was better. I wrote Eclipse for you instead of writing letters. Help me down through my endeavors and then turn you. Yeah, that joint. Yeah, man. Shout out to Odyssey. Odyssey produced that joint right there. How could it be a set called All Love and we not have the love song? Excellent point. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and put that in there, the love song. That's an instrumental that I probably would have to construct. So I don't know. It might be a joint I just play during the DJ set. Okay, Luis is showing off. Luis got all the joints, got all the suggestions right now. You Were There, another one. That's a joint I don't do often, but I definitely got that instrumental on deck. Shout out to Marcus D for doing the remix and Joe D for producing the original. All right. Breno said universal language. That's the second person to bring that joint up. Deep Cup right there. Shout out to my brother Marcus. Let's see. It's You, I think. Okay, Johnny. Going with the classic. Fun fact. It's You, I think, is the first music video I ever had on MTV. You know what I mean? Shout out to DJ No or No now of Cunning Linguist for producing that joints. So let's see. We got It's You added. Pow. Kenichiro, Our Song. So we got two joints from Kenichiro right now. The two that we got is Never Let Go and Heart. So I think I'm gonna lean on those two for this one as opposed to Our Song. But Our Song is definitely another joint I had fun with too, man. Thank you for that suggestion. Let's see. You have so many classics and it's hard to pick, but I would love to hear Eclipse or No Turning Back 2.0. Jared, that can happen. I will allow it. Let's go ahead and add No Turning Back 2.0. I think, yep, it's already there. Pow, done. Got you. I appreciate the suggestion. So this suggestion, although I do love that song, I don't know if that song fits the All Love theme. You know what I mean? Let's see. But thank you for the suggestion. Let's kind of adjust this list so y'all can see more of the songs that are already in there. But yeah, hold on. Going back over here. Shazam. And so real quick, just wanted to remind you, if you're just coming in now and you don't know what's happening, this Friday, May 7th, I will be doing my first ever live Bandcamp concert, virtual concert called All Love. That's the theme of the evening, where all of the songs deal with love in some way, shape, or form, whether it's relationship songs, whether it's talking about love for the community, love for the culture, love for my people, all of that stuff. So those are the songs we're talking about right now. Those are the suggestions being made. I know some of you have made suggestions in other live videos. I took notes from those. Others have made suggestions in the comment section on Facebook and YouTube, all of that good stuff. So yeah, now I appreciate all the feedback. So let's get back into it. More suggestions coming in. Johnny coming through. Johnny Perozzo, can't be saying my man last name wrong no more, but Johnny Perozzo has suggested Star Child, Bob Alloy, Star Child. Do I have that instrumental? Yes, I do, good sir. Pow, it's in there. All right. Now keep in mind, realistically, because right now with the 12 that I got 12 in here, and then I got a bunch of other suggestions I got to look at. So I'm more than likely not going to perform all of them, but whatever I don't perform, like I said, I will be doing a set where I'll be DJing for a little bit. Mostly in the set, I'm going to play my production, but what I'll also do is drop a couple of the songs that we're talking about that I won't actually perform, if y'all are cool with that. All right. Hey, Luis, man, I appreciate that. I appreciate you appreciating the work, man. Thank you so much for the support. Yes, Sherm is actually in the video. So those of you who've been watching Substantial Sundays for years and watched 3 The Odd Way podcast, by the way, follow me and the brothers on YouTube. Just search 3 The Odd Way on YouTube. For those of you who miss Substantial Sundays, we still do a Sunday show, but we have our own YouTube channel now called 3 The Odd Way. All right. But yes, Sherm was in the video for Issue. Sherm and I have been friends since 5th grade. Jay Cash and I have been friends since 6th grade. And Jay Cash is actually who I shout out in the beginning of If I Was Your Mic. And If I Was Your Mic was actually his concept. That's why I shout him out in the track. You know what I mean? Because we used to have a group together back in the day. The Proposal, that's another great suggestion. Fun fact about The Proposal. The Proposal was actually based on a love letter that a fan had wrote to a girl that he proposed to. And he actually commissioned us to write a song out of that letter. And so that's how that song came to be. But yeah, that's a great suggestion. I will add it to the list. Again, might not be one of the ones that I'll perform, but I'll definitely play it during the DJ set. All right. Coming Home. Woo, man, that joint right there. I was just looking at that joint the other day. Coming Home, I've never performed live, but that is hands down one of my favorite Bob Alloy songs, and definitely does not get, I feel like, its due. People talk about the first album so much, and I'm glad that people love the first album and consider it a classic. But to keep it a buck with you, my favorite of the two of the Bob Alloy work, that second album, was to me was something really special. And yeah, man, that song right there. So Coming Home, that first verse, every verse is kind of like a letter. Or like, so like, for example, so the first verse of Coming Home is actually like a letter from a fan, right? And then the second half of the verse is our response to the fan. And shout out to Javier Starks, because the mix of it, the voice actually fades into Javier Starks from my voice to Javier. In the second verse, shout out to my former student, my man Justice. It's basically a son writing his father in prison. And then his father responds. And then in the third verse is a wife writing to her husband who's at war and who's stationed in the Middle East. And then the husband responds. And that verse is actually based on one of my homeboys' experiences. Yeah, man, like that song right there, dude, was something special, man. Is Kim in the set? That's a love song for sure. Man, I wrote Kim when I was 16 years old. 16 I was when I wrote that joint. Look, man, DJ set. Why not? I'll put it on here, and if I don't perform it, I will spin it. All right. Let's see. Golden Lady. Woo. All right, Tsunami showing off right now. Golden Lady. Probably won't perform it, but definitely worth a spin in a DJ set. Golden Lady it is. Bang, bang. All right. Sherm was like, hey, you gonna stop going on Sherm, yeah. Sherm ain't here to defend himself. Disrespectful right there. Simpler Times. Ooh, that's a great one, Luis. And it's Mother's Day that weekend, so I definitely love that idea. Let's put it on the list. Definitely worth considering. All right. And man, maybe we put together a playlist on Spotify of all the love joints to accompany the concert. What do y'all think about that? Hey, everybody, let me see some claps in the chat. Let's clap it up right now for Jonathan. Hey, Jonathan, thank you so much for copping a ticket. I appreciate you, man. So again, folks, if you haven't bought a ticket for the event yet, you can do that on Bandcamp. The link is in the description of the video. The link is also, if you're on YouTube, at the top, is pinned to the top of the chat. But you can buy tickets today, or you can wait later in the week. It automatically comes with the latest release available on Bandcamp. Speaking of Bandcamp, so let me give y'all a quick heads up. On Bandcamp this Friday, I plan on dropping a beat tape. And so I'm turning Keep Cooking into a series where, like, whenever there's periods of time where I have a bunch of beats, and some of them are unreleased, some of them are for upcoming projects for other artists that I'm producing for, and some of them are beats that don't have a home. Yeah, I'm doing a collab with my brother Javier Starks, who's the #1 one-wheel rider in the world for distance. And basically he's putting together videos riding to my beats. And so I'm going to only make those beats available exclusively on Bandcamp until those songs finally come out or those instrumentals get released like a year later. And part of the reason why we're doing it like that is so he can monetize the videos on his channel, because once I release the songs, he won't be able to do that. So I'm planning to drop the first of those. It might be like 10 tracks. It might be a little more, a little less, 8 tracks bare minimum, but it's going to be just different beats that I've been sitting on and that I've done for different people. So that's coming this Friday. So new music. All right. So we got Simpler Times as a suggestion. And then after that, we got, he suggested Waiting for the Clouds. I feel like, yeah, man, Waiting for the Clouds definitely deals with love in a lot of different ways. And it's, that and Ain't No Happy Endings are my two favorite tracks that I ever did with Nujabes, hands down. I remember exactly where I was when I wrote the hook. I was in Seattle, staying at the Burkharts. Shout out to the Burkhart family. I was staying at their crib when I wrote the hook for that right before we left to head home. You Are, yeah, man. You Are is a dope joint too. Shout out to Alec Hershey. Really good brother, man. Really talented individual. Let's see. I know I have that track here. Yes, I do. There it is. You Are is added in there. We got a lot of suggestions. Second album is Next Level. Man, thank you, Johnny, for acknowledging that Bop Alloy's second album is Next Level. I really feel like that. Hey, someone translate what the brother Benji just said. You know what I mean? I think he's saying salute from Peru. How's my Spanish? Let me know if I was right. All right. I appreciate the love. And thanks for the flame tsunami. All right. That Steph verse gets me all teared up. Yeah, man. Yeah, Steph, yo. Steph delivers every time. Every time Steph delivers. You know it. Hey, sis, peace, Natasha. What's going on? All is well. Me and the family and the babies are great. I hope you and your husband are doing well. Congrats to y'all, man. Y'all were beautiful in the pictures that I saw online. Y'all beautiful folks in general, man. Thank you for the love. All right, that would be great. Yes. Let's say, You Know I Want to Hear Is You. It's my favorite song. Got you. That's already in the playlist on deck. All right. So it's official. Tsunami says a playlist would be great. Therefore, I'll allow it. So be it. All of playlists will be available. I'll try to get it up the day of the concert. So that way, either before or after, it'll be ready to go. Full Bloom is definitely a love tune. Ha! That's a good suggestion for the beat set. I like that. All right. And so, yeah, if you got any beats you want to hear for the beat set, you can go ahead and throw that in the chat too. And I'll definitely spin them joints. I'm putting that in a different section because I create a different playlist for that. Beat set. Well, a different set list for the beats, I should say. Let's see. I was thinking about Waiting for the Clouds. My favorite goes to those lyrics. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you, Ellie, for stamping her. All right. Greetings from. All right. So I was pretty close. I feel like Johnny just confirmed that, I did all right. Malice, A Fine Day. That's another deep cut. Shout out to the homies Malice and all of them, man, out in Japan. I actually recorded that in Yokohama back in the day. So I will add that probably to the set or whatever where I play the joints. I definitely don't know the rhymes from that one that well. Like, it kind of comes in a little bit when the beats start playing, but I would absolutely ruin your experience. And I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I will add it here. A Fine Day. Duly noted. Bang, keep it moving. All right. So let's see. Hey, sub, update on new music with Kenichiro. Much love from the 804, pardon me. So, so let's put that on the screen. So, yes, I have done new music with Kenichiro. No release date has been posted anywhere. He hasn't gotten back to me to tell me when it's going to drop. I'm usually the last to know. Kenichiro is real mysterious like that. Once the song is done, he go into mixing mode. I won't hear from this dude until it's live. So, but yeah, new music is coming from me and Kenichiro. Definitely another great joint. I'm sure y'all are going to love it. All right. literally listening to Bop Alloy every night. That's what's up. Baby girl sleeps so soundly to y'all. That's love right there, man. Congrats, yo. That's what's up. All right, so let's see. Let's do something different real quick. We're gonna take a quick commercial break, like a literal commercial break. And if you don't know, so something just dropped that I did. So I just did a commercial and jingle for a company called Spizzy. So quick background on Spizzy. Spizzy is a smoothie and tea shop that's in Prince George's County, not too far from where I live right now. And basically, it is run by a childhood friend of mine and a person who I'm still friends with to this day, my man, Brother Victorious. Shout out to him. Shout out to his beautiful family. Shout out to all the Hall family. If y'all familiar with the group Godzilla, they're the brothers of the brother Vic who runs Spizzy. So anyway, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I just released a song that I actually did for their smoothie shop. And the instrumental is available as well. And the commercial is actually live. And if y'all haven't seen the video yet, that's already available on the channel. I'm about to play it for you right now. So worry not, my people. Here we go. Spizzy commercial coming to you right now.
John Thirsty, come grab you a smoothie. All natural, lead the faker to the movies. Cheese for the sippers and got treats for the foodies. Help you relax and recharge, that's our duty. Flavor by the people, for the people, that's us. Real life, no size, you need to come and see us. The county zone, only known to put the best in your cup. Let's listen right there, y'all know what's up. Roll with the club. Drink Spizzy, eat Spizzy, good vibes, yeah. Drink Spizzy, eat Spizzy, good vibes, yeah. They don't hear me, let me tell them one more time, yeah. Drink Spizzy, eat Spizzy, good vibes, yeah. That's Spizzy right there. What you sipping on? That's Spizzy right there. Oh yeah. That's Spizzy right there. That's Spizzy right there.
Hey man, hey, I appreciate the love. Yeah, so shout out to Spizzy, shout out to my man Brother Vic, shout out to the Hall family. If y'all were digging that joint, I know it's a commercial and stuff, and maybe you don't want to hear songs about smoothies all the time, but maybe it was catchy enough where you were like, hey man, song about smoothie ain't so bad. I'm here for it. It's only a minute long. But regardless, if you were digging the production on it too, both the jingle / commercial itself are available on Spotify, and also the instrumental is available too. And that just came out on Friday. Yep, this past Friday. So that's streaming right now. Shout out to everybody who already got it in rotation. It's actually streaming really, really well, which is awesome to see. And yeah, shout out to Mark Evans for catching the go-go undertones. Absolutely. Yeah, so when I produced the joint, rather than sampling go-go, what I did was I sampled other like Afro-Cuban rhythms and other just kind of instruments from different regions that basically had that same pocket feel as go-go to create a beat that felt go-go inspired without me actually having to sample go-go music. So yeah, man, it was fun creating that joint. Glad y'all are digging it, but definitely, man, check out Spizzy. You can follow them online, drinkspizzy.com, and Drink Spizzy across all social media platforms. Black-owned business, doing great things in the community. They actually, besides providing the community with healthy options, they also provide the community with literature. They got books and stuff available, clothing as well that celebrates PG County. Sometimes, or Prince George's County in Maryland, sometimes gets a bad reputation or whatever, because people oftentimes focus on the negativity that happens there. But it's also the wealthiest, predominantly Black county in the United States. So like, while people oftentimes try to focus on the negative, they also forget to bring up a lot of the great things that happen in PG and how many like amazing people Prince George's County has contributed to the world, whether we're talking about comedian Martin Lawrence, whether we're talking about Sugar Ray Leonard, whether we're talking about Tony Braxton, whether we're talking about, hey, this guy named Substantial who's talking to you right now. And the list goes on. There's so many folks who are from the county that I'm from in Maryland that are doing amazing things. The state of Maryland has just produced amazing people for centuries. Facts, super facts, facts upon facts. So I'm super proud to be where I'm from, man, and honored to be able to contribute something that helps promote something dope that's happening in my community. But yeah, man. So look, you know, this list, I think we got enough. Because if y'all give me any more suggestions, I should say, it's gonna be super crazy. But what I do need y'all to do, if you haven't done it already, please follow me on Bandcamp. All right, because I promise you, it's about to be a whole lot of activity on Bandcamp over the next few weeks, for the rest of the year, actually. And I'm gonna give you a little heads up on what's coming. We're gonna talk about that right now. So if you haven't already, follow me on Bandcamp. Link is right there. Bow bow. All right. But yeah, follow me on Bandcamp. So that way, whenever something new drops, you get it. And please make it so that you can be on the mailing list as well. So I'm currently using one service for my mailing list, but I'm probably going to end that in a bit and just kind of send out messages solely using Bandcamp services in the future. So like, you definitely want to make sure you're following me there. If you're not, you're gonna miss a lot. So, but let me get back on topic real quick, because I'm only gonna be on for a little bit longer before I dip. Hold tight. There's a little, trying to get rid of this little thing on the screen. All right. So yeah, let me share this with you real fast. So going down my to-do list. So we already talked about the show. You heard the commercial. I mentioned the fact that there's going to be a new beat tape, or like just digital format of basically tracks that haven't been released and all of that. That's coming out this Friday. It's going to be a Bandcamp only release. Yeah, you're gonna wanna have that. You're gonna wanna, you're going to want that. I'm trying to tell you. And so you definitely want to follow me on Bandcamp, because that's going to go live this Friday. Oh yeah, by the way, this Friday is unique because it's Bandcamp Friday. So which means anything you purchase on Friday, 100% of the money will go to me. And the dope thing about when I do the live show on Bandcamp, there's going to be a merch table right under the video, so you'll be able to see whatever new merchandise is available this Friday, or old merchandise that becomes available again. Oh man, this is another track that, man, shout out to B Lee, man. We did a couple of great joints, man. Shout out to B Lee. Definitely had fun collaborating with B Lee on the tracks that we worked on. Good brother, man. But yeah, so new beat tape coming this Friday. So that's another one of the announcements. So let me just kind of tell you what's about to happen over the next few months. So this Friday, new beat tape, Keep Cooking Volume 1. And then also I'll be performing live on Bandcamp. Ticket link in the description. Then next month, or not even later this month, the first few singles are going to drop from a project I'm dropping in June. So two major things are happening in June. One is the fact that I am releasing a soundtrack for a book that is a children's book that I've written, right? So I have a children's book. I'm officially an author. Manuscript's already done. We're actually laying out everything this week so that we can go to press really soon. And the book is called She Sees, and it's based off of my song In My Daughter's Eyes. And so basically it's a children's book about my daughters, and it's illustrated by a longtime supporter, a substantial fan by the name of Luna Bunny, who's the best. She's just awesome. Peace. That's what's up. Breno up in here from Brazil. See you repping. But yeah, so I got a children's book coming out this June, right before Father's Day. And there's a soundtrack that's going to go to the book. The soundtrack is called A Soundtrack for Fatherhood. inspired by the book She Sees. It's going to have 3 new tracks on it. One is an instrumental track. The other 2 are actual songs. One is from my upcoming album called Adulting, which is going to drop later this year. And then the other song is an exclusive song for the soundtrack, right? And then the other songs from the soundtrack are going to be a lot of the songs that y'all recommended, where it's different tracks that I've done about my children over the years. So that's dropping in June. All right. Then fast forward in August, I got a top secret project that I've been working on that only a few people in my circle know is happening. It's a real short EP, 4 tracks and the instrumentals. And it's produced by somebody who y'all know well, who's a longtime homie, and they did all of the beats. I'm doing all of the rhymes, and I'm not going to say who it is here. If you want to hear who that is, and you don't want to wait till July to find out, tune in on Friday to the live joint. Go ahead, cop your ticket for that, and I will be announcing who the collab is with. And we just confirmed too that we're planning to do a vinyl release of that. So that'll be the first new vinyl that I've cooked up since that'll be the first new vinyl that I've cooked up since 2018, actually. So that will be announced. I might show y'all the cover art or whatever. Maybe I'll play a sample on one of the tracks. I don't know. But you got to tune in Friday if you want to see who it's going to be. All right. Let's see. Yeah, for sure. That's what's up. Embrace your dreams. Yes, I'm glad you're excited. I'm excited to do all of this with you. Shout out to Tsunami. Your boy been cooking. Yes, indeed. I stay in the chef. I stay chefing in the kitchen. That's what I meant to say. I stay in the kitchen. I'm tired. Look at my face. You see I'm tired, but I'm still here with you. What else was I going to tell y'all? There's something else. Yes, so that is coming out in August. I'm also working on another project that is for a manga, where I'm producing a soundtrack for this manga that's coming out in September. It was starting out as an EP, but I think it's going to end up being an LP. Bare minimum, I'm going to be rapping on 1 song. I might do 2, but I'm producing the whole thing. Confirmed guest already on that project. Marcus D collaborated on one of the beats with me. Got a few other people. Just confirmed Malcolm Jackson today is going to be playing live marimba on one of the tracks that I'm producing. And some other homies might pop up on there, and some new people. You know what I mean? Maybe even one of the fans who producing that we try and get up in there. So yeah, so that's happening as well. That's coming out in September. That's a collaboration with the homie KD Fox, who's an amazing illustrator. Shout out to the different Black women that I've been collaborating with through this year. My wife helped orchestrate everything happening with the book. The book was her idea. And then we hired Luna Bunny, a Black woman that illustrated. And now I'm collaborating with Katie Fox, who's Afro-Latina, and like doing this manga, which is going to be amazing, man. Shout out to all the Black girl magic that I'm blessed to be around and honored to be around. So shout out to the sisters holding it down. It's going to be dope. All right. Hope one day it'll be possible for album with Funky DL Sice plus Marcus D. Blind and Light was so good. Hey, man, we've talked about it. It's just really difficult because of the schedules and then us not all being together. And some of us are kind of like doing more music than others. So it makes it kind of difficult for all of us to kind of do our Voltron thing. But I'm pretty sure that maybe in the future, like we'll do more work. Bare minimum, a few of us will always be cross collabing, even if it's not all of us together for one track. But real quick, let's clap it up for Natasha. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for copping the ticket. I can't wait to perform for you guys on Friday. I hope that you all enjoy the show, man. And I'm definitely looking forward to it. You know, it's been a minute since we did the live online, but yeah, so I think that is it. Like, those are all the announcements I have. You know what I mean? Again, if you haven't copped your ticket already, please do so. You got until the show actually starts. And then keep in mind, too, this is important for you to know. The show, it's not like with YouTube where, after it's done, it's just going to live on Bandcamp. Like, once it's done, it'll only be there for 24 hours. So once it's over with, it's 24 hours it'll be there, and then the file is gone, right? So I'm just giving y'all a heads up. If you want to see the show, copy tickets so you can go ahead and see it. Even if you can't watch it that night, you can watch it in the morning or whatever works best for you based on what part of the world you're in. But yeah, let's see. So also, Sice is some sort of scholar or sage. Hold on. There's no way no way of knowing what that man does. Yo, yeah, Sice is different, man. He's a dope human being, yo. Really dope guy, man. Fun to be around too. It's like, I think his lyrics and his delivery is so misleading because he's absolutely this intelligent dude. He's as intelligent and eloquent as he sounds in songs. However, he's also hilarious. He's super funny. And so is my man DL, man. Funky DL is another one who is also hilarious, man. But shout out to both of them brothers. While they sleep, that might, that fits with all love. Let's go ahead and add it. I'll allow it. Let's see. Go ahead and grab that instrumental while they sleep. Show instrumental. Shazam. It's there. Pow. Done, son. So I think that's it. We're closing all submissions. I gotta refer to those other suggestions I got both on Patreon. Speaking of which, patreon.com. You need to sign up. Patreon.com so you can go ahead and check out all of this exclusive music that I've been putting on there that's not available anywhere else. Some of the songs eventually came out. A good amount of them have not come out. Acapellas that are available are also, for those of you who might be producers, if you're interested in remixing some of my work, to put it out as promotional use only, you can sign up for patreon.com. Drop that link in here for you real quick. But yeah, man, definitely worth checking out. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody clap it up for the homie Avis. Avis is always the real MVP, man. Go hard, super supporter. Got nothing but love for that brother, man. But shout out Avis for joining us. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Patreon.com as well. You can sign up there, check out a lot of exclusive content. You can actually see what the book cover looks like and the cover for the a soundtrack for Fatherhood project. And you can hear two of the songs that are going to be on there. One was put up there in March of last year. You just got to kind of do some scrolling. And then the instrumental that's going to close out the album is already available on Patreon. So yeah, so if you haven't signed up for Patreon yet, you can do that. You can also sign up for subscriptions on Bandcamp. So that's only $5 a month. It automatically gives you any music I release throughout the year while you're signed up. And also anyone who has a subscription on Bandcamp, you automatically will be added as a guest for the show. So if you do that, if you do sign up for the subscriptions for Bandcamp, that's a good look, and I'll make sure you're straight. And if you're someone who already supports on Patreon as well, I've recently posted the flyer for the event. So just know that you can sign up for Patreon or Bandcamp subscriptions, and then basically just make sure I have your username or link for Bandcamp. And then once I get that and confirm that you're a subscriber or a patron, you will get added to the guest list for this Friday, May 7th. Last time, Friday, May 7th, Substantial, All Love, live concert on Bandcamp. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm tired. You can see it in my face. Look at my face. I gotta be out. You know what I mean? And plus, it's time for QT with the missus, man. We're gonna find something to watch. Didn't get to talk about it tonight on with my brothers, man, on 3 the Odd Way. But yeah, if you ain't seen Without Remorse yet, bruh, Michael B. Jordan, man, that joint is hard. And then I also saw the season finale of Invincible, also hard body karate. Joints was crazy. And then what else? And then Yasuke as well on Netflix, crazy. Lakeith Stanfield doing the voice acting. And then also shout out to Flying Lotus on the music. So much dope stuff out. So I'm about to go spend some time with the missus. I'm I'm gonna be out. Hey man, love y'all. Thank y'all so much for supporting. I don't know if anybody did something with Super Chat because I can't see it from StreamYard, but if you did, thank you. If you didn't, no love lost. Super shout out to everybody who already copped their tickets. Means the world to me, man. I appreciate y'all so much for continuing to support. But on that note, y'all, I'm out in real life. God bless y'all, man. Y'all have a great night. And I will see y'all this week, throughout the week. And definitely I will see you this Friday, May 7th. All right. Peace, y'all. I'm out in real life.